Today I'm going to be showing you guys a step-by-step tutorial to make your pad sound like a marching snare. I know we made a short about this, but it didn't go very in depth, so I'm going to go there's going to be no editing. I'm just going to show you guys exactly how to do it. So right now my screws aren't very tightened, but it should sound something a little like... I'm going to make it sound way better. So the first step is to unscrew. Now I'm not gonna do any cuts. You guys are gonna completely watch me how I do it. So I'm just gonna put that right there. You always want to unscrew how you would tune, so that's in a star pattern, so that you evenly release the tension off the head, so it's not gonna pop on you. You can already see the tension decreasing. Oh no. Yeah, try not to drop your screwdriver while you're doing this. And some of these pads actually do have lugs. I know a lot of oh, that one's tight. A lot of different companies make these pads. I know Percussion Plus, Remo, and Pearl. This is the Pearl version. This thing is absolutely destroyed. I've had this thing since 4th grade, so I'm in 7th grade now, for the record. So it's been quite a while. I just ordered a new pad. It's the RCP Active Snare. So it should be coming right now. It's the 21st of May when I'm recording this. It should be here by Monday, so that will be 24th. So now that you've unscrewed it, you're going to want to take off your rim, place that aside, take off your head, place that aside, take off this little plastic piece, set that aside, somehow find a way to get this foam piece out of here. You might want to use your screwdriver. Just get up on an edge. There we go. Take that off. So then, this is what it's going to look like, right? So what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to grab some coins, just throw them in there wherever. I'm even going to go a little bit further. I've got some metal chains here. I'm just going to throw these in, just for a little bit more effect. And if you're going to throw in chains like these, make sure it's not all bunched up in one area, because then that area will have way less tension. Well, actually it would have way more tension because, well, there's a bunch of whatever you're putting in there in one area. It's going to push the head up. So after you've put all that stuff in there, you're going to want to take a piece of paper. Going to want to kind of fold it and put a hole in the middle in case your thing has a little stand thing in the middle. So just going to put it all over the top of that stuff. Then you're going to want to put foam piece back in. So I'll go right there. And then you're going to want to take that plastic piece. What did I do with it? Oh, got it. Right here, take this plastic piece, put it right on there. Take your head, put it right on top of that. Then take your rim, put it back on like that. Then what you're going to do is take your screwdriver, and you're going to, this is especially where doing a star pattern really, really matters. See how much it's, look at that. See how much more it's sticking up right here than it is right where I'm putting all the tension? I have a feeling this head's gonna pop. I really This is scaring me. Hopefully it sounds a lot better for you guys, because it really sounded better for me. So make sure you're really tightening this thing up. Don't want to skip out on any of these, because that's literally just sound you're losing. The higher tension you have on this, the better it's going to sound. So make sure you tune it tightly, but not so tight that, like, with enough things underneath it. Make sure it's not too tight, so that, like, as soon as you start playing, the head's just going to pop because of how much stuff you put underneath it. Make sure something like that's not going to happen. Sometimes when you're doing this, the screws might not catch all the way through. If not, skip that one and go finish the rest. By that time, the rims should be perfectly aligned, so that it'll fit. You guys can see, still not very tight. See, this one's having trouble catching. There we go, now it caught. It's caught. One pad I would suggest is the Beetle Percussion Hybrid Pad. It's $200, but trust me, you guys, it's so good. I've never actually used one, but those things, any hybrid snare is so nice. They sound amazing, and I've heard they feel amazing. See, like, this one's having trouble catching. So I'm just gonna skip that one. Not that big of a deal. See, this one catches perfectly. I think I had trouble on the same one too when I was doing this before I started recording. But just now I'll bring this one over here, tighten that up. There we go. Yeah, we've already got a good amount of tension on this. I'm trying to really get these things tight. Especially these last ones. Once you get all of them on, I would suggest you go around and tighten all of them again more. Because after you put a lot of them on, this one, oh, it's not lined up. What the heck? What the heck? How is it not lined up? Holy crap, what the? That's not supposed to happen. Alright, whatever. This thing's just having trouble lining up. See how it's not catching at all. I'm gonna start putting it in a more of an angle. Oh, there we go. I think it's caught. No, it was caught. Oh, what the heck? Oh, there we go. I think I got it. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, this is actually annoying me a lot. What the heck? Okay, so now you've got this one. Oh, nice and tight. You're gonna want to go through, tighten all of them more. And I know some of you guys will be like, but I don't want to make it too tight. Right now, you have to. You've got to make sure these are tight. See how loose this one is? That's because I was putting more. It's because I put the other ones farther down. This one's the one I just did, which means we are all good. So now let's listen to what it sounds like. We'll check the rebound real quick. Some things shaking on my table, so let's get all these things off. Now let's play. Ooh. So yeah, overall review. It sounds way better. It's gonna feel way better. Trust me, guys, it does feel way better. Is my stand over here? Oh yeah, I've got the stand for it right here. So let's real quick. I'll set this thing up for you guys on the stand, so you guys can actually. There we go. Get the chair out of here. Alright, so this is what it should sound like. Overall, this is actually great. I would 100% recommend. There we go. Yo, it's not supposed to do that. Shots, you can definitely hear a difference. Like head, rim, shot. Obviously a difference between closer to the rim and closer to the middle. Should I grab my actual snare and... Here, I'm going to grab my actual snare for you guys and we'll do a comparison. Alright, so we're back and we have our Pearl Export Series concert snare. Table there. Let me push this right down here. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Now I got the practice pad. Hold on. Turn the snares off. So let's play some like comparatives and see how this sounds. Sure, obviously my concert snare will sound different if I like do this. But I mean this won't sound any different. And obviously like this is not, let me compare the size to like an actual snare drum head. So right here will be a 14-inch drum and this is what the pad is compared to that. Obviously definitely smaller by a lot. So, just a comparison for you guys.